Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Adrehkimi bin Muhammad Azmi and my matrix number is AA200890.
Assalamualaikum, nama saya Awang Nur Hafizi bin Awang Zakaria, nombor matriks AA200304.
Hi, I'm Muhammad Firdaus bin Mazlan alias Faisal. My matrix number is AA201371.
Hello everyone, my name is Aziz Tazri bin Faizli. My matrix number is AA200-719.
Assalamualaikum, nama saya Muhammad Aziz bin Yusri, nombor matrik AA200769.
For executive summary, many people believe that solar energy is produced by the sun heat. The radiation from the sun is what actually turns into solar energy. The installation of solar panel allows one to harness the sun's immense power as a source of energy. Until recently, solar energy could only be produced using panel on the ground or roof surface. But because of advancement, solar energy will soon be portable, lighter, and more versatile. Customer who wants to install solar panels is in their house or can purchase high quality product from solarpan.co at affordable price. Customer, particularly uh, those who reside outside the source area or power source, do not have to worry about getting electricity anymore. Thanks to solarpan.co, inexpensive pricing because solar energy panels can supply electricity from their daily consumption. Although solarpan.co solar energy panels product are in high demand because they have been shown to be an extremely effective source of clean energy. The manufacturing process for these solar panels is not simple due to a serious issue that solarpan.co is currently confronting regarding about the advantage of using solar system. This is because many people thinking about using solar system is very expensive and difficult to maintain. To solve this problem, we took the initiative to let many customers know advantage of using renewable energy to compared to using non-renewable energy.
Hello everyone, my name is Aziz Tazri bin Faizli. So right now, I will be continuing my part of the presentation, which is the introduction. So without further ado, let's go. So first thing first is I would like to introducing our company, which is the Solspan Corporation. Solspan Corporation is a company that focus on the manufacturing of a good and reliable solar panel. Solar panel is a very good substitute for our current source of energy, which is the fossil fuel and the petroleum. And if you want to know, Malaysia is the second largest solar panel manufacturer in the world. So now I'll be letting you know the generation of solar energy. So by its names, the solar energy comes from the source, which is the sun. The sun will emit lights that contain particle energy named photon. So when this particle energy meets with the PV panel on the solar panel, this will generate energy for our daily necessity. So people that live off-grid rather use renewable energy compared to unrenewable energy. This is because people that live off-grid did not gain access to the main utility grid that provide energy for the whole nation. So people that live off-grid use renewable energy due to it being cheaper and it can give power for up to 3 decades long. So the problems that the company is facing is that people rather use unrenewable energy compared to renewable energy. So that is all from me. I will let my other group members to do their part of the presentation. Thank you.
My part is about environmental problems. Why is environmental problems? The definition of environmental problems is the harmful effect of any human activity on the environment. This includes both the biological and physical aspect of the environment. There are many types of non-renewable energy which will cause damage to the environment. For examples, I will give you with the explanation. The non-renewable energy which will affect the earth environment. The first one is fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are natural energy source formed by process such as decomposition of buried organic matter. The decomposing matter is buried deep underneath the surface over time and is exposed to heat and pressure in the Earth's crust for millions of years. The demand for electricity around the world is predicted to rise by 60% by the year 2030. Nearly twice as much carbon dioxide is released into the environment by thermal power plants globally as compared to what can be eliminated naturally. Coal is the least effective and environmentally harmful of the three conventional energy sources. The second one is petroleum, formed by hydrocarbons with the addition of certain other substances, primary sulfur. Hydrocarbons, heavy metals, radioactive materials, salts, and toxic compounds are all present in oil and gas waste and spilled and have the potential to harm soils, vegetation, and eventually groundwater. Resources used in agriculture can potentially be harmed by air pollution and fire caused by spills. Okay, the third one is chlorofluorocarbons, CFC, and hydrochlorofluorocarbon, HFC. Hydrochlorofluorocarbons and chlorofluorocarbons all damage the ozone layer, which protect the planet from damaging ultraviolet UVB rays from the sun. CFC and HCFC act to degrade ozone while also trapping heat in the lower atmosphere, warming the earth and altering temperature and weather. HFC, which were first created to take the place of CFC and HCFC, also collect and trap heat or infrared radiation in the earth's lower atmosphere. HFC, CFC, and HFCs are amongst the gases that contribute to global warming that are referred to as greenhouse gas. By the end of the century, greenhouse gas are predicted to have warmed the globe by 2.5 to 8 degrees Fahrenheit. And the last one is nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is usually considered another non-renewable energy source. Nuclear energy harvests the powerful energy in the nucleus or core of an atom. The generation of radioactive waste such as spent reactor fuel, uranium mill tailings, and other radioactive waste is a significant environment hazard associated with nuclear power. For millions of years, this substance may continue to be radioactive and hazardous to human health.
Hello everyone. So right now I'll be continuing this presentation by presenting my part, which is the cost. So without further ado, let's go. So the cost is the why. Why do we need to use renewable energy compared to unrenewable energy? So like the 4 points that I have stated on the screen here, the first one is it is better for the environment. The second one, it is better for our health. The third one is energy in abundance. And the last one is you have more control over it. So like the first one has stated, it is better for the environment. Why? Because if you use unrenewable energy such as fossil fuel, it will emit greenhouse gases that is very harmful to the environment. If you use renewable energy like the solar energy, this will not emit any gases that is harmful. So it will not leave negative footprint on the environment. The second one, it is better for our health. Study has shown that in the United Kingdom, every year, over 40,000 deaths is connected to them breathing polluted air. So if you use renewable energy, the air will be much more cleaner because it will not emit any gases that is harmful to the air or polluting the air. So the third one is energy in abundance. Our current source of energy right now, like coal, fossil fuel, or petroleum, has a finite amount of number, meaning that the more we use it, the more the amount will decrease. So if you use renewable energy, like the name has stated, you can continuously using it until you don't want to use it again. This is because the earth will continuously supply renewable energy to us. Last but not least is you have more control over it. This is because you created your own source of energy. So you don't have to pay a single cent to a company and they will not charge you any amount of money. so you can have more control over your energy. So that is all from me. Now I will be passing on to my other group members to continuing their part of the presentation. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Awan Al-Hafizi. My meeting number is 820004. So I will continue for the effect of environmental problems. So all these environmental problems have their effects to our earth and become harmful to us. An environmental impact is defined as any change to the environment brought on by the operation, goods or services provided by a facility. Or to put it another way, it is the impact that human behavior has on the environment. So the first effect is fossil fuels. Fossil fuel is one of the harmful causes of environmental problem because it can make many harms to our earth. One of it is fossil fuels cause to water pollution by the growth of coal, oil, and gas poses numerous risks to our streams and groundwater and will affect entire freshwater or ocean system. But if burning fossil fuels will drive the current global warming crisis and also produce large quantities of carbon dioxide, it will affect our climate change. So the second one is for effect for petroleum. The petroleum or oil also make our environmental at risk. Air pollution is caused by refining petroleum. Toxins that are harmful to human and ecological health are released into the atmosphere during the conversion of crude oil into petrochemicals. Next is one of the petroleum gasoline. Combustion also emits CO2. Although burning oil doesn't produce as much CO2 as burning coal does, it nevertheless releases greenhouse gas into the atmosphere and contributes to global warming. So the third one is chlorofluorocarbons or CFCs and hydrochlorofluorocarbons, HCFC. Ozone in the upper atmosphere is destroyed by man-made substances such as halogens, hydrofluorocarbons, and chlorofluorocarbons. Or we call it stratosphere. Life on Earth is made possible by the stratospheric ozone layer, which protects the planet from the sun's harmful ultraviolet or UVB rays. Reduced stratospheric ozone concentration permits more ultraviolets to reach the Earth's surface. Loss of stratospheric ozone may have negative effects on the environment and human health, including increased incidence of skin cancers and cataracts, immune system damage to terrestrial and aquatic plant life, increased formation of ground level ozone or smoke. The last one is nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is not like fossil fuels produce air pollution or carbon dioxide while operating. But nuclear power reactors may not release carbon dioxide while they are in operation, but significant volumes are released during the construction and maintenance of the plants. And major environmental concern related to nuclear power is the creation of radioactive waste such as uranium tailings, spent or used reactor fuel, and other radioactive waste. These materials can remain radioactive and dangerous to human health for 1,000 years. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. So for the next part, I will continue our presentation on claim and solution. For claim and solution, our group has discussed to choose renewable energy as the main solution for our issues. So for first, fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are one of the most used resources that being used in industries, vehicle, factory, and especially in electric and electronic manufacturing. Fossil fuels power plants burn coal or oil to create, which is in turn used to generate steam to drive turbines which generate electricity. The usage of fossil fuel these days are worrying because it releases carbon dioxide into the environment and affect people health. One of the solutions that our group has discussed is that are very efficient is to replace unrenewable energy with renewable energy such as solar panel. So by using renewable energy, it can help to reduce the pollution of the environment and lower emission of harmful gases like nitrogen dioxides, sulfur dioxides, and carbon dioxide from release into the environment. This also helps reduce premature deaths, heart attacks, asthma, and hospitalization for cardiovascular or respiratory issues. By replacing into renewable energy, this action will concurrently decrease the amount of atomized styrene and other pollutants. In an electric and electronic industry, CFC and HFC also are the problems that affect the pollutions. So, industrial process emits huge amount of organic compound, carbonic monoxides, hydrocarbons, and chemicals into the air. A high quantity of carbon dioxide is the reason for the greenhouse effect the air. From an electric and electronic company, the usage of air conditioner is widely used through the company. This massive use of air conditioner causes chlorofluorocarbons, that is CFCs, and hydrofluorocarbons, that is HFCs, being released to the atmosphere. These gases destroy the Earth's protective ozone layer, which shields the Earth from harmful ultraviolet rays that generated from the sun. CFCs and HFCs also warm the lower atmosphere of the Earth, changing global climate. There are many methods that can be taken and can be used to solve these issues. One of the way is by using air conditioner refrigeration equipment that do not use HCF as refrigerant. We also need to use aerosol products that do not use HCF or CFC as propellants. Conduct regular inspection. We also can conduct regular inspection and maintenance of air conditioning and refrigeration appliances to prevent minimize refrigerant leakage. Therefore, the use of CFC that were released can be controlled by this method so the environment can be taken care of.
For conclusion, energy is a necessity in our daily life as a way to enhance human development, leading to economic growth and productivity. Returns to renewable energy will help mitigate climate change is the best way but needs to be sustainable to ensure the sustainable future for generations to meet their energy needs. Knowledge on the link between sustainable development and renewable energy in particular is still limited. The aim of this paper is to ascertain whether renewable energy sources are sustainable and how to transition from fossil fuel based energy source to renewable energy source will help mitigate climate change and its effect. Nevertheless, cost, price, and market conditions have become barriers that prevent developing un- underdeveloped and developed countries making full use of their potential. By making the public aware of the benefit of renewable energy, surely our country will be able to grow in the line with the developed countries. That's all from us. Thank you.